Hi everyone, my name is Shukra. In this video we will work on this beautiful Christmas tree. Like it's every year around these times of the year, people throw their Christmas trees just away, sometimes with garbage, sometimes just on the street. And I found this one a few blocks away and I was like, that's a real waste to throw it away. In this video we will turn this nice beautiful Christmas tree into a bonsai. At least we will give it a good start. Along with this tree, I have seen a lot of other trees on the streets, a lot of spruces. What the trigger was for me to choose this one out of all the trees I have seen is it's a really dense tree, it's compact and it still has some roots in here. So I was really like, this one really has a good chance to survive and it really looks quite beautiful for me for a spruce. And what I want to work on together with you guys is make this tree into a bonsai and work on this together in the coming period. Let's get started. Be aware, this video is just experimental. I do not have a lot of experience with spruces. As always, we start at the bottom of the tree. So I'll just remove some branches first, which are in or just above the soil. For sure, these ones are really too low that we can see already from here without even placing it in a pot. That one the same. We have quite some material to work on. Now, these ones, maybe we make some dead wood with it. Let's just take the top off. That's too low and too thin to work with. Same for here. Dead wood maybe, that's already looking better. Let's take a look on the roots. I just want to have a clear view on what we work with in here. I'm going to wash this one. It's all washed out. It has part of the trunk which is really hidden inside or below ground level. We see really a trunk till here, but I'm afraid we can't get to that level for now because the amount of roots are not that much. And there is a very ugly root in here I want to remove. Just remove this one for now and keep the rest just to save the tree, and later on I can remove this one and that one. So let's take this one out. Look at this root, it was all around the base. So if we analyze what we have got, this one is broken already. Let's take that one out. What we have got in here. I'll keep the rest for now. It's just not that much. I'm afraid otherwise it will just die. Let's do a fit. Does it fit into this pot? Yes, it does. Plant it up a bit high like this. Yeah, that will do. That will do the job. I'll first prepare a mesh which comes at the bottom. That will do the job. Perfect. Now I need to add some wire. Normally I don't use wire that much, but in this case I really need to because this tree really needs stability. That will work. I just use these holes. In that way the pot will also be stable on the ground because of this relief in here. That's how it's looking like in the base. I will add a bottom layer of clay balls because clay balls act in two ways. One is if there is too much water around and the water can around the pot not drain. It will save the tree, and the other way it will also act as a water storage. So I'll add that. That should be enough. I think it's 2-3 centimeters. I don't want too much because clay balls do not stimulate to make fine root growth, and we need a lot of fine root growth. In this case, let's do a small fit. We can add more to the bottom. I'm going to apply a mixture of organic soil, pumice and coconut ash. As you see, it's not that easy just to wire. I'll first add a bit more soil into here just to get more stability. Let's try it one more time. The tree is stable, temporarily at least. As you see, I made quite a mess. These rocks are there just to stabilize it for now. We will see where we get. Oh my god, that was really a hell of a job stabilizing this tree. But it's also because it has a lot of foliage. I've stabilized it now temporarily, maybe definitively, we will see that later. What I want to do now is just first shorten the length. That will make life easier. I've once read that the ideal height of a bonsai is 6 to 12 times the width of the base. At the base we have a width of, let's see, approximately 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters times 6 is 30, 5 centimeters times 12 is 60. Just take it to the max. 60 is around this height. I have another branch in here. Let's take those off. Now it's time to thin the tree a bit out. So what I will do, I'll take all of the small branches out. Everything what we can use will stay and all the rest will go. So these typical small branches will go. Everything what's double I will remove. I have a big branch split over here, and looking at this tree, I think it could be quite a good idea just to take one of these two away. But the big question is which one? Let's take a look. I'll first take a bit more out just to get more visible. I'm just going to take it back out of the pot. If you look on this tree, I think it's better to keep the left one, because the left one has more taper in one way or another. And if you look at the right one, it has a taper and then here it thickens again. And that's not really looking good, what I see. And with the left one, if I do it like this, we can make a wind-blown tree to grow with that side. That could be really nice. I think that alternative also adds something. Looking again at the roots, I think this part is not really part we want to see above the ground. So below this level, I think needs to be digged down, because we don't have a really nice taper in here, so we can hide that just till here beneath the soil. I'll take this one out. I think that I do. I'll take it out from somewhere here, then we can make some kind of deadwood feature up there. So that's the cut. Now let's remove those branches. I think these branches I'm also going to remove, because we have said that we will develop from here. So really, if this is the trunk, then we don't want really branches in this area. So I'll remove those. So that's step number one. I think the tree will also be easier to handle now. So let's try again to put it back into its pot. It's also a lot lighter at this moment. I need to take a bit of soil out. Now it's stable, so that's good. Fill it up again. Just use a chopstick to fill all the area up below. Here on the back side I have some holes. So let's see, what can we do with this? I think I just remove these dead branches below. We will have a good structure on the top. That will work. So that will be that branch. I think this one is just good in this direction. Let's see, it can fill up this area. I think we need some foliage in this area. In a tree we really need that conical shape like this. And if we take this as a center or that as a center, this part really doesn't add that much. So we could keep this dead wood feature. From here we could make new branches. If you look from this side, yeah, because I can't grow this area into this side, I can only grow it to below or to the back. That I can do. This is really inside growth, that one needs to disappear. At this moment, this is the center of the tree. If I take that as the center, and the tree is quite long. Let's first thin it out. Maybe that will help. I still think it was a good choice to remove that branch, but I'm not quite sure what to do with the rest. We could take this one as a new leader. We could remove this one completely later on, maybe. That's possible. Still thinning out a bit. All those needles, it's just unbelievable. This area is still a bit too dense. Take a few branches out there. Maybe a bit better now. So let's see. What we could do is, we need the conical shape. And now maybe it's easier, like if we keep that higher up, it's okay. But then we need to have a top from this side and that side and here open. That's maybe possible. If we keep the tree like this, it's also quite nice. I don't know, the position like this, I still like it. I'll just keep it like this for now. I'm not going to wire much, just a bit. I think this one is already quite in a good shape. Maybe on the other side we just need some wiring. So lower these a bit. Yeah, those two maybe. I'll anchor this one just to the main branch. The wire is too thick already, I see. For now it's just that it's a bit in a shape. It's not really detailed wiring, so like that. That will do the job. Here I have another one. This is 2mm wire. I can see the branches are quite thin. I could use thinner wire, which would work in this case. That's the other branch. I think from here, this one is quite in an okay shape. I'll keep that one. If I look from here, I could wire this one down. Be nice. Or I could wire that one down. Let's look at the shape. No, maybe this one I'll wire. Let's take a short rest wire. Doesn't need much. I'm just taking double branches out. I think this one needs to get a bit stronger. I'll take the top off. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, this part I really don't know. So if we look in the conical shape back again, I don't want these branches to go up. I can't wire this one down. That one, no, I can't. I will just remove those. This one I will leave. Like this. So that's for pruning and wiring. Now let's try to get some dead wood. I think it could be quite nice to get this dead wood going at the bottom. think that's enough for a start. That wood going down, it follows also the line of this one. I think that's quite nice. I don't like that part, it's a bit too thick over there. That's it for this video. We have done quite some work. I have to be honest, I really underestimated the work on a spruce. And I had also a completely different design in my head for this, but I didn't know that it was a split branch. That we found out on the way, so it was just a bit planning on the go, get the best out of it. I think we did quite a good job for someone who does this for the first time. This is my first time I work on a spruce like this extensive. I'm still happy with the result. I'm going to place this one inside my shed. There's no frost, it's not heated, there's enough light. I'll keep it there till it strongens up a bit, and then I'll place it back outside. I'm really happy that we are able in here to give this tree a second chance in life. I really hope it will get a really nice bonsai in the end. It's a journey which never ends, but somewhere we have to start, and that start is done with this video. Not everything is perfect, I know that, but we will work on that in the coming time. Thanks for watching, see you on the next video. Bye bye!